obviously overshadowed by the buzzy Yahoo numbers, but what stood out to you here?
Well, look, these Texas Instrument numbers are, I think, a big deal. I mean, big changes at a very big company. The numbers that you just read don't seem like a huge thing. 3% here one way, 3% the other way. And look what the stock's done over the course of the last year. It shows, among other things, it looks like Texas Instruments trading a volatile name that, at the end of the day, signifying maybe not a lot. Well, look at what's going on with their sales. The guidance is the most important number here because the quarter wasn't terrible. But the guidance, think about that. From $3.5 billion in sales, guiding towards about $3 billion for the fourth quarter for next year. So that's weak. On sales growth, you can really see it. So here's your year-over-year sales growth projections. Look at that 14% projected decline for Q4 sales. That's a big drop, an issue for this company. Obviously, things not turning out the way they'd hoped and suggesting some real big issues there that seem to be a lot about inventory, whether it's on the customer side or on the TI side.
So guide low and you always beat expectations, I suppose. How could things be getting so much worse, though, if they actually beat estimates this quarter?
Well, I think, look, the thing that I've always looked to with this company is gross margins. It suggests capacity utilization. It says how busy are their factories running. Now, what we've seen here is that they're making a lot of chips. To get gross profits up, you run the factory like crazy. The problem is, and so look at that, you can see factory utilization by the rise in that gross margin there. But the issue is, are you making too much? It sure looks like it for TI.
Yeah, but how does it come up all the way to this quarter so strong? What was it about this last quarter?
Well, the last quarter in terms of earnings, there was one thing that looked really weird here, and that was the taxes issue. Taxes hitting Texas Instruments barely in this quarter. Their tax rate at 7%. The explanation they offered in the press release didn't, to me, really explain it. They talked about some Japanese tax issues and some U.S. tax credits in the last few years, helping them out in the last quarter. But the low taxes meant high earnings per share, but only in this quarter. It's not going to help them next time around.
Cory Johnson does not need press releases. Thank you, my friend. We will check back in with you in just a little bit.